Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we are working on another Sims 4 build. This is the second Sims build on my channel, as well as the second build for the Fairytale Sims World theme that I have going on. If you watched my previous Sims 4 video, you'll know that I have this whole story made up in my mind for this whole world that I'm building right now. And the story for this particular build is that this cottage belongs to the girl who is the love interest of our protagonist, who has recently discovered that he is the son of the king after, you know, the king's son, who he wasn't keeping a secret, passed away tragically. So as the title of this video says, this is going to be a tiny cottage, so do not get used to the current layout. When I first went into this, I just had no idea what I wanted to do. So if you notice right now that I am making this into a tiny home now because I just was not liking the way that it looked. And also you get extra perks whenever you have a tiny home, and I don't know if I'm going to be doing any Let's Plays. I might, and if I do, this would be a cute starter home, which this house is actually a starter home. It is within starter home budget. I did also use a lot of debug items though, so it might be cheating a little bit. However, I don't care. I think that the primary reason why I used the debug items is because I was looking for the trees that are surrounding this area, and I think I was having a hard time finding them just in the catalog on their own. So I found them in debug. And as one of my new favorite things to do in The Sims is to create a little pond. So here I am doing that. And I just think that this whole build just turned out so cute and so magical. I just adore it. My idea for the Sim that lives here is that maybe she is practicing working on being like magical, like a witch, but not like an evil witch or anything, but like a good witch, like Glinda the good witch, you know? And I think I said in the previous build, but if not, I'll go ahead and say it here, that in this particular world, now each of the Sims world will be themed differently, but in this one, I wanted to make believe that electricity is like the magic of this world, right? So the previous house that I did, they don't have electricity because they don't practice magic. But hers, since she is working on practicing magic, she does have electricity. Which I know that might sound a little bit silly, but this is kind of like the way that I am justifying for the other people not having electricity on their farm. But it's just kind of like what I came up with, and I thought it was kind of a fun idea. Also, if you guys are hearing any loud noises, there is a thunderstorm going on right now, and although I do love a good thunderstorm, it's kind of annoying that it happened like just as I sat down to start recording. So that's that, I guess. I'm just gonna have to deal with nature. Also, by the way, as sort of an announcement, but not really an announcement, just a thing that I wanted to let you guys know, is I recently started streaming on Twitch, and I've only done one stream so far, but I plan on streaming hopefully every weekend, like at least one day over the weekend and one day during the day, like after work. And I'm thinking that I might stream my Sims builds on Twitch and maybe some Animal Crossing as well. I mean, I want to stream a lot of games because there's a lot of games that I want to play, and I think that I will record and edit those for YouTube as well. So if you're not, if you're not interested in going to see the Twitch stream, I will still be posting the things that I do here. And if you are interested, I will go ahead and link my Twitch in the description below so you guys can follow me and you guys can get the notifications when I go online and I start doing something. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I just bought a new game on Steam. Wow, that's a large crack of thunder. I just bought a new game on Steam called Big Farm Story, so I might play that. I also have Story of Seasons, so I'll probably play that. I would like to play Subnautica, but I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit scared to play it alone because there are things that try to eat you. But I'm going to play that. I want to play Raft, which is another game that I've seen on Steam and I'm super interested in. I want to play House Flipper. I mostly I really like games that have some sort of creativity involved. So I really like, like survival games, and I really like Sims game. Like that's why I like The Sims. That's why I like Animal Crossing, because there's a lot of creativity in those games. But at the same time, I really like Nintendo games as well. So I'll probably be playing Mario Party. When the new Mario Party comes out, I'm super excited about that. I want to play Mario Kart. I need some friends to play with, so listen, if you want to be friends and you want to play with me, hit me up for real, because I'm totally open for making new friends to play with. Oh, and by the way, this build as well as my previous build are both up in my Sims gallery. I'll put my username on the screen, and I will also link that in the description as well. So if you guys want to download that, I got you covered on that as well. And none of the builds that I'm doing use any custom content. They do use different packs, so I'll try to be mindful of that in the future. But I think I've been kind of sticking to maybe I honestly, I don't know. It's been kind of the same packs in the past couple builds because they kind of fit the theme. And maybe, in this build I might have like a base game only build, or I feel like that would be hard. But maybe just like a one pack build, like just the cottage living build, that would be cool. So, if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments and I will accommodate anybody who, maybe doesn't have all the packs. That's fine. I know that it is expensive, especially if you're like just coming into The Sims. It's a lot to pay up front, and honestly, I wouldn't have all the packs if I didn't start playing right when it came out, because goodness, I've spent so much money on this game and I am still spending so much money on this game. Oh my goodness. Anywho, we are getting into the interior of this build, and I did want to keep it looking very cottagey, but I also gave it a little bit of like an updated vibe, especially in comparison to the previous build that I did. I didn't want to like limit it to like having to be in like a, what am I trying to say? What am I thinking of? In like a medieval feel. I wanted to have a cottage, but like I said, she wants to be a little witchier, so it's a fairy tale world. Let there be a little magic. A little bit of modernization isn't too bad, right? And here we are coming up at the end of this build. I'm just finishing up my interior decorating, and I really hope that you guys like it. And if you do, please don't forget to hit the like button. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you can be notified whenever I'm posting. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!